One summer morning, when the forest was still dewy, a little boy named Vladut went for a walk with his parents. It was a beautiful day, with clear skies and chirping birds, and the sun shining on the leaves as if it had painted them gold. Vladut was only 5, but he was more curious than a cat in a library. He never walked straight ahead, either bending over a flower, chasing an ant, or trying to catch a sunbeam in the palm of his hand. Suddenly, his eyes caught sight of a blue butterfly with bright blue wings. The butterfly flew smoothly through the trees, and Vladut, without blinking, took off after it, laughing softly. He followed it through the bushes, over the rocks and across a stream that was sighing merrily. When the butterfly stopped, the boy realized he couldn't hear his parents' voices. No laughter, no footsteps. Just wind and rustling leaves. "Mommy? Daddy?" she said softly, but the answer was just the echo of the forest. His heart tightened and his eyes filled with tears. He stood still for a moment, not knowing which way to turn. Then a fox appeared from some fern bushes. It was no ordinary fox. It had fur as red as the fire in the stove and a long tail that seemed to glow faintly in the shadows of the forest. It looked gently at the boy. "Are you lost?" she asked, her voice thin but warm. Vlad slowly shook his head. "Fear not, little one. I know the forest like my own tail. Come on, come with me." Although he had never spoken to an animal before, the boy felt no fear. There was something friendly about the fox's voice that calmed him. They set off together down a path of soft moss. Along the way, the fox showed him all sorts of things: a hollow where a family of badgers slept, an old oak tree that creaked when the wind blew, a red mushroom that he should never touch, and a secret path that only animals used. "The forest is not dangerous," the fox told him. "But you must respect it. Don't trample it, don't break everything in sight, and don't venture too far alone. Every place here has a story, every sound means something." Vladut listened in fascination, though his footsteps were a little painful and his belly rumbled. But he wasn't complaining. The fox was a wonderful guide. After a while, a bright glade came into view through the trees. On the other side, Vladut's parents were desperately looking for him, crying out to him in trembling voices, "Mommy! Daddy!" cried the boy and broke into a run. Mommy wrapped her arms around him and couldn't stop crying. The father picked him up, laughing through his tears. "Where have you been, baby? You gave us a fright." Vladut turned to show them the fox. But she was gone. Only the wind played the leaves, and on a large stone lay a long, reddish thread of her fur. From that day on, every time Vladut goes into the forest, he leaves a nut, a slice of apple or a piece of cheese by the side of the path. Maybe one day the fox with the fiery tail will appear again. Or maybe just watching from afar, making sure the boy doesn't get lost.